What's up, you wild penguins? This has been a long debate in the One Piece community and the fairy tale community. Now, as much as I really don't like this debate, this death battle, this death fight, I do not like the winner because a lot of people believe that a certain character would win against this certain character. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined with Underrated Mage, a fairy tale channel, a fairy tale YouTuber who, and I'm not gonna lie, he makes some pretty good fairy tale content. So if you like fairy tale, go ahead and check him out. But Underrated Mage, we gotta settle this debate. Fairy tale to One Piece fan, Ace versus Natsu. Now I'm gonna come off right the bat. It's Ace. I think Ace is gonna win this fight. I mean, a lot of people say Natsu is, but really, what does Natsu have?
Oh my, he's coming right the back strong on some Bo Jackson shit. Okay. Well, first off, the reason why I gotta say Natsu, and why I wholeheartedly believe it's Natsu, is one, the biggest thing is his ability to eat fire. Now, I know a lot of people that say, oh, Ace, since he's a Logia, he can actually control if he's inside of Natsu. I don't think he's gonna be on that Kid Buu shit, like where he'll be able to manipulate himself if he actually gets inside him. But if people want to say that, Natsu still does have a whole bunch of other abilities. Like, for example, I don't know if you could count this as an actual ability, but one of his power-ups that he recently had, Blaze Dragon King. Now, I do believe that we have to factor in two parts, Natsu. If he has Blaze Dragon King mode, which I'm going to explain, basically, he's a little dragon. He's basically a dragon at that point because he was melting the ground. He was melting everything around him. People were like, what the fuck? Like, there was on some earthquakes. They're just going crazy. But when he doesn't have that mode, I do think that it's there's an actual chance for Ace to actually beat him. But the reason why I gotta say Natsu is because of his fire abilities. He's pretty much immune to fire attacks, except unless they're God Slang or if they're any type of fire. If it's simple fire, it basically won't hurt Natsu simply because he has a resistance and he can eat it and he has strong fire attacks and we haven't even seen all that he can do yet. So that's why I gotta put Natsu over Ace.
Now, when you talk about abilities, the first thing that comes into my mind with Portuguese D Ace, Fire Fist Ace, is that he has Haki, something Natsu doesn't have, and something that I think Natsu can't really fight against because with Haki, you got the King's Haki. Ace has King's Haki, Ace has Armament Haki, and he has Observation Haki. Now, we haven't really seen how Ace has used his Haki before, but it's been confirmed by Ichiro Oda and by a few moments in the series of One Piece that Ace does in fact have Haki, King's Haki, and I don't think Natsu can really compete with that. I mean, with Armament Haki, bam, and if Natsu throws some fire at Ace, Ace can just, he can use his fire, but he can also use Haki. So on the defense side, Ace has Haki, something that Natsu doesn't have. Natsu doesn't really have a defense side, to be honest.
The reason why guys still say Natsu is because his resistance. Now, we've seen in the series that even in, let's take for example, the Tower of Heaven arc, Urzo was basically telling him, don't eat the Eternal, don't eat any of that Theris. He still ate it, and yet, even though he was injured to a point, he was still able to still use the ability. So we already know that Natsu has high resistance. I do think that he'll be able to take plenty of Armament and Haki shots too, and I think that he won't necessarily walk away on some Doflamingo Gear Corp, just walk away, just skip it, but I do think that he'll still be in fighting terms. He'll still be able to fight back if he does get hit with Armament and Haki, or any type of Haki that is.
You brought up something interesting, fire, Natsu eating fire. That's pretty talented, that's pretty skilled, but with Portuguese D Ace, his Devil Fruit power is unlimited. There are so many abilities that Ace can use, that Ace can have with his Devil Fruit power, with the Mera no Mi. That's something that Natsu doesn't have. Hell, he can have lightning fire, he can have red fire, he can have blue fire, but you can't compete with someone like Ace, whose fire power is unlimited, who can reach the fucking stars. He was able to go one-on-one with Blackbeard and the darkness that Blackbeard has. Alright, that's it from us. We're gonna leave it to all of you sexy viewers, to all you wild penguins. Let us know at home in the comment section down below who you believe will win this fight, Ace or Natsu. The Fairy Tale X One Piece debates has to end here because personally, I'm not feeling it. I just don't like it. Let us know at home in the comment section down below. Be sure to check out Underrated Mage. His channel will be in the description box down below. I'm Anime Fan Talk. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I'm Anime Fan Talk, signing off.